We're on the campus of Washington State University in Vancouver. You may not know this, but this campus is the only four-year research university in Southwest Washington. They employ more than 140 PhD faculty members. So glad you're with us on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Ken Ackerman. You know, Clark County, the unemployment rate here is 50% higher than the rest of the state of Washington. Why is that? Well, let's ask Kelly Parker. She's the president and CEO of the Greater Vancouver Chamber of Commerce. Thank you very much for being with us.
Great to be here.
You say those numbers may be skewed.
Well, they're tough numbers anyway. It doesn't always reflect the number of people who are no longer actively seeking work, and it doesn't always reflect the number of Vancouver residents who had been driving across the bridge to Portland and had been laid off from those Oregon jobs. What we do know, as we talk to the economists for our region, it will take Clark County longer to rebound from the recession than other parts of Washington State. And you can look at all of the underlying reasons for that. But at the Chamber of Commerce, our focus is really at a micro level of how do we help our economy in the short term and keep those businesses that are running now, keep them solvent and help them sustain and build for the future.
As a chamber, what is your strategy to do that?
You know, sometimes we get lost in the idea of what's happening over in Europe, and those are all important discussions. But at the Chamber of Commerce, our basic goals are this. Businesses need other businesses to buy their goods and services. So how do we get their name and promote them and create a robust economy locally? So we work on that. We work on providing them some basic skills that they might need to refreshen social media, marketing. There's all kinds of changes electronically, and small businesses don't always have departments that are able to give them those skills. So we take on that role.
So the Chamber partners with the EDC to try to recruit business. Are you looking for the one big catch, or what's
That's like winning the lottery, right?
Yeah.
All communities want the one big catch. The truth is, we're looking for everyone in the parade. So we're very excited when we have a company like Far West Steel coming up to Vancouver, building a new facility at the port and hiring 180 people. We're excited when the Marine who just came home from active duty shows up in our office one day and says, I'm going to start a business. Where should I begin? So we're excited for every little bit of momentum that moves us in the right direction. We're not going to come out of the recession in the next 6 months, but in the next 6 years, we will have a chance to create a very healthy economy.
Now, a lot of people may know Kelly from your TV days. We were in
Previous
television.
life, yeah.
Kelly Love, Parker now. You remember when Clark County was one of the fastest growing counties in the nation. That's not the case right now. Will you ever get back?
Well, you know, Clark County, it's interesting. If you look at our history and you look at logging and mining, agriculture, aluminum, those were all industries that fell by the wayside in the 80s into the 90s. And what Clark County discovered in the 90s was real estate, construction, housing boom, and that was an unsustainable bubble. So it's part of the reason that Clark County has been hurt more than other regions of the state of Washington. We will climb out of the recession with a more balanced cross-section economy that doesn't rely on any one sector. That's the goal.
Now, if I say to you the redcoats are coming, well, what does that mean to you? The redcoats.
The redcoats are coming. That's a good thing. We like it. Now, at the Chamber of Commerce, 120 years now in existence, we have ambassadors. These are businesses, business leaders. They volunteer their time. They put on a red jacket and they show up wherever we open a new business, have a ribbon cutting, our redcoats go there.
Like the white coats in Portland?
We're like the Rosarian
guys.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, in Vancouver, we used to have a prune festival. Did you know that?
No.
It didn't last.
It didn't last?
But we do have the ambassadors.
Okay.
Not only do they serve the role as celebrating successes for businesses, but they're great mentors for those new businesses coming in. It's a little intimidating for businesses to try to create a network, and they need role models and guides.
I want to mention in our last few seconds here about your golf tournament coming up at Camas Meadows, June 14th.
June 14th, we're very excited. We have lots of folks that go and do business out on the golf links. I know that will surprise you. It's a combination of doing some business, building networks, mostly celebrating our community.
Kelly Parker, thank you very much for joining us on Comcast Newsmakers. We want to thank you for being here as well from the campus of Washington State University in Vancouver. Make it a great day, everyone.